guys, what's up? It's Layla. Welcome back to my channel. So today this video is just going to be about tips for volleyball tryouts, like tips that can help you get on the team in middle school, because for me tryouts were Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I got on the team, so that's great. And I just want to share some tips that I have for you guys so you can make the team. So let's just start off with what you should wear. So you should wear either volleyball shorts or athletic shorts. You should wear an athletic top and knee pads and athletic shoes, because you're going to be sliding or digging balls if you need to. Also, if you want, make sure to wear something bright, like a bright t-shirt, a bright tank top, or bright like shorts, because if you're wearing bright, the coaches are more likely to notice you, because like it's bright, versus like a maybe black top and like black bottoms and black shoes. I mean, they might notice you too, depending on how good you are, but you should consider wearing bright clothes. I did that on the first day, but then the days after that I wore black, and then I wore gray, and then I wore a neon tank top. So let's go on with the do's. So you should always be coachable. If you're doing something like trying to pass the ball and your platform isn't exactly how it should be, and the coach comes up to you and like, hey, you should try doing this, keep your wrists together and make sure your platform is flat. Make sure you listen to them and try your best to take in their advice so you can become better, and yeah, they will notice that. Also, be very, very loud. Like calling the ball, do not be like, mine, oh, mine, oh, mine, oh, sorry. No, you need to be screaming that word, mine, mine, mine. You're gonna end up sounding like the birds in Nemo, because you have to be loud when you're calling the ball, so the people around you can know to back up. Like you need some space to go and get the ball, because if 3 people are coming to get that same ball that's coming like down, but you want to go get it, you need to call it, because otherwise they're gonna try to get it, and then it's gonna mess up, and then it's gonna go flying somewhere else, or it's gonna go over, or just call mine and be loud, and yeah, just be loud. Also, make sure you're hard working, because if you're just slacking off and you're just standing there and not really looking like you care about what you're doing, then you're most likely not going to go on the team. So make sure you're very hard working and you shag the balls and you do what the coaches tell you, and yeah, just try your best. You also need to be aggressive, but in a good way. That kind of goes back to working hard, because like if you're working hard, you're gonna do great at it and you're gonna make the team most likely. Next, you need to be kind. Be kind to your coaches, be kind to your teammates or the fellow peers who were trying out. Like if they mess up on something, like don't make them feel bad about like, oh man, you should have done this, da 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 da. No, just say like, oh, you did your best, come on, yeah, like nice pass, and yeah, just be kind. This one is very important. You need to give your all for the ball. So if the ball is going short, like if someone sets the ball over the net and it goes like down, like past the net, and is like going down, make sure you do your, like, don't just let it go down like, oh, it's gonna go down anyway, so there's no point in me trying to go and get it. No, you need to go and get that ball. Sometimes you're actually gonna have to just slide down and have the ball hit off your hand so it can just go up, because at least it's not touching the ground. At least it gives someone else time to go and pass it up. You also need to shake off your mistakes. So if you make a bad pass or a set, or like do a bad hit or something that's not exactly at your like full best, just shake it off. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you learn from it and get better at it in your next play, because the coaches will notice if you are worried, if you're still worrying about that last like mistake, because if you worry about your last mistake, you're not going to end up getting better, and then you're going to be down on yourself, and then if you're down on yourself, you're not going to do well, and then if you don't do well, you're not going to get on the team, and if you don't get on the team, you might be disappointed, and we don't have time for that. We're too young. Okay, next you need to stay on your toes. So make sure you're not flat-footed and you're like, you have bent knees and your toes and your legs are not your legs. Your toes are like bent up or whatever. I don't really know how to explain it, but like don't have flat feet, if you know what I mean. And also, do not sit down. Like, stay standing. If you sit down, then it's not that bad, but just don't sit down. Stay standing and be ready to do something else and stay productive, and yeah. You also need to support others. And I think I said that, but I'm just gonna say it again. So if someone messes up on something, say good job, or no, don't say good job. Don't say good job. No, if someone messes up, just say like, oh, it's okay, or like make sure they feel good so they won't worry about their mistakes. Because if someone does a bad pass and no one says anything, they're probably gonna think about it. But if they do a bad pass and you're like, oh, nice try, it's okay, you can do it, you know what I mean, they will feel much better. I would think, because I would feel better honestly if I messed up and someone's like, it's okay, I'm like, oh, it is, you know what I mean. Oh, first of all, make sure you address, I should have said this earlier, make sure you address the coach before you start. Like, go up to them and ask them what their names are. They're gonna say who they are, but like, just go up to them one-on-one and say like, oh, hi, what's your name? Yeah, coach, da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, my name is Layla, I'm so glad to be on the team, and I really hope I make the, I'm so glad to be trying out, and I hope I make the team, and if I don't, I can just try harder and I can do great things in life. Are you done? Okay, before I was interrupted, yeah, also make sure you thank the coach after you're done trying out, because then they know you appreciate what they've done for you, and you took in their advice and you are ready to become one with the team. If you make the team, hopefully you will. Okay, now I'm gonna give you some don'ts. Like, don't do this. Don't do this. Do not do this, because it will lower your chance of getting on the team, and you don't want that to happen, do you? You know you do not. Okay, first, do not give your setter a hard time. Like, just don't give anyone a hard time. Like, don't give your setter a hard time. Don't give your server a hard time. Don't give yourself a hard time. Just don't give anyone a hard time, because if you give them a hard time, they're gonna not like that, and the coach is gonna notice that you're being not very nice to your fellow tryout mates. Is that a thing? What do you call tryout mates? Just don't give anyone a hard time. Also, do not form cliques. If you're in middle school, you know what a clique is. Don't start a clique during tryouts. It's just not smart. Okay? Like, spread your wings, man. Like, spread your wings. Spread your wings. Don't stay in one spot, because then you need to be able to be flexible with your teammates, because you need to get to know everyone, and so you can communicate with them more, and it's easier to play with them, and if you spread your wings and talk to other people and like practice drills with other people, because you need to learn about teamship. Not sportsmanship. What is the word? I can't think of the word right now. I'll think of it later. Also, do not quit on the ball. I said this earlier in the do's, like, give your all for the ball. But for a don't, do not quit on the ball. If you see it's going low, go low and follow with it and pass it up if you can. Or like, sometimes you have to like go down like on your knees and like set up like that. This is why you need knee pads, because you're gonna be sliding. And also like slide out and make sure the ball bounces off of your hand so it won't hit the ground, and at least it will come up a bit. If it's coming down, like it'll come up so someone else can go and get it, and then you can set it and it'll be fine. Okay, now this is obvious. Do not talk when the coach is talking. That's just straight up rude. Don't talk when your teachers are talking. Don't talk when your friends are talking. I mean, that doesn't really matter, but you know what I mean. So don't talk when the coach is talking, because that is disrespectful. It's rude, and it tells them that you don't really care about what they're talking about, and that means if you don't care what they're talking about, then you're not gonna care what they're talking about during the game. And if they're telling you something very important, you're gonna miss out on it, and then you won't do well, and that would just suck for everyone. Next, do not do anything halfway. Don't be lazy, kids. Don't be lazy. So after you're done doing drills like serving and like setting and passing and stuff, anything that requires you to shag a ball, do not do it halfway. Don't walk over there laissez-faire and just like like you're halfway picking up one ball. No, you don't have time for walking. Do not walk. Hustle, hustle, hustle. That's a do. Like, that's something you should do. Hustle. Make sure you're hustling. Stay on your toes. Hustle. With me, when I'm shagging balls, I grab like 4. I try to grab 5, but then I just can't. 3 at least. Grab 3 balls at least. Or if you can, grab 4. And if you can, grab 10. And while you're at it, just hustle, 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 and then drop them in the basket, and then go and do the same thing again. And also make sure your make sure your footwork is not lazy. So your platform, like, don't do like, and setting, like, be strong, like, get the ball up. Don't just, I missed the ball. Like, no, don't do that. No, no, no. And then if the coach is tossing the ball to your right and you have to, like, no, to your right, and you have to hustle to go get it, don't like, I missed the ball. That's not good. So make sure you're not doing anything halfway, because that's just lazy. And volleyball is not meant for lazy people, you guys. So make sure you hustle, hustle, hustle. And lastly, if your parents or friends or grandparents are in the gym watching you try out for some reason, I don't know why they would, but if they are, pretend they're not there, because if you're distracted, you're not gonna do your best, and that's not good. You have to do your best. Make sure you work hard, play hard, live hard, sleep hard, eat hard. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words. So yeah, just ignore whoever is there, because that's a distraction. If you're distracted, you're not gonna be your best. You're not gonna do your best, and if you don't do your best, the coaches will notice. They will most likely pick you last on the team or not pick you at all. And if you're not on there, you'll get disappointed. If you're disappointed, you won't have a good day. If you don't have a good day, you won't have a good week. If you don't have a good week, you're not going to have a good month. If you don't have a good month, you're not going to have a good year. If you don't have a good year, you're not going to have a good life. So, I don't know if I'm helping or not, but so yeah, those are the tips I have for you guys. The do's and don'ts, and the little, like, yeah, tips, what to wear, do's and don'ts. Yeah. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, because that would just make my day. And make sure to subscribe to my channel for more of my videos, because I upload every Saturday. And I hope you do well in your tryouts, and I hope if you already did your tryouts and you got on the team, I hope you do well in your games. So yeah, I hope this video helped you out a lot, because before I got to school and I was trying out, I watched a whole bunch of videos on tips for trying out for your middle school volleyball teams, and it helped me a lot, and this is where I got like my inspiration from and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope this video helped you out, and hope you make the team. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye.